Welcome back, friends, and gather round for another episode of Simply Walking into Mordor. As always, my name is Nauglir, and a very special welcome to you if this is your first time watching with us. Well, guys, we are here in Tinadir. It's like our second home, I think, after, of course, Rivendell or Carascalithon or wherever High Elves hang out. We're here in Tinadir, and that is because we are doing battle with the Angmrim in that city of Annuminas, which you can see just across the lake over there. It is under Angmrim occupation, and we are just about to go undertake a covert operation to try and capture one of the men of Mordor that Amarthiel has brought in to aid her in taking that fell city. So, what we're going to do, we're going to speak to Calenglad and begin this quest straight away. We are ready. We may not get another chance at this. Our opportunity to capture one of Amarthiel's trusted lieutenants. You must be ready. Ranger Tadan has come up with a plan, so be sure to speak with him when you arrive. Alright, so we're going to travel now. We're going to travel with Calenglad to Annuminas.
The Rangers of the North have learned that Mordor, a black Númenórean deep in the councils of Amarthiel, is traveling to Houth Elendil with a small retinue. Hoping to seize Mordor, the Rangers stage an ambush.
Yes, we are here with an ambush, and so we'll speak to Tadan.
What can I do for you?
Calenglad speaks highly of you, Nauglir. If we are successful this night, he will speak more highly still. Mordor has entered the tomb of Elendil, and will surely emerge in a moment with his servants. If you can retain the element of surprise, my brethren and I will be more than a match for him. Present yourself to this lieutenant of Amarthiel and lure him to this end of the causeway. We'll fall upon him and take him prisoner. Then we shall see what this trusted servant of Amarthiel may be able to tell us. This foe is in no way weak, Nauglir. You will be in danger as you lead Mordor to our position, and we will not be able to help you. If we reveal ourselves too soon, all will be lost. Tell him something that will make him curious enough to follow. Perhaps you have found a weapon that can destroy him. He will doubt such a weapon exists and follow you willingly to disprove it. Luck be with you in this, Nauglir. Alright, so we're going to confront Mordor and hopefully lure him into where these rangers are hiding. I don't know why we just wouldn't storm this tomb if he's here on his own. Hello, Mordor. Why should I not strike thee down, little high elf? Mordor's mocking smile wavers slightly when you tell him you have brought a mighty artifact to the other end of the causeway, and it spells his doom. Almost immediately it returns. I admire thy courage, though it be foolish in the extreme. I will go with thee to this artifact, and give thee the death thou seemest to crave. Alright. So he's leaving the servants there. Perfect. We are just going to head off with Mordor and hopefully ambush him. We're in our single target mode. This is good. We've got hope, so let's use actually some hope, because we are under a lot of dread at the moment. 4 dread. And so that has been offset completely by our 5 hope. Perfect. Where is this artifact? Aha! What's going to happen? You are outnumbered, villain. If you try anything, you will die. Actually, we don't want him to die. We want to capture him alive. Ooh, that was easy. Well done, my friend. Well done. Amarthiel will not be pleased with this turn at all. Let me know when you are ready to leave. We shall return to Tinadir with our captive. Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Yes, we will return to Tinadir. Get some experience. Don't mind if we do.
How can I be of service?
My heart leaps with joy, Nauglir. We have done what I could never have imagined. Taken one of Amarthiel's trusted servants captive. She will feel this loss, Nauglir, I'm certain of it. This may be the advantage we need to push Amarthiel's forces from Annuminas, once and for all. It seems my decision was the right one. We are now closer to retaking the city than we have ever been. When we have done so, we will take the Palantir from Amarthiel and put an end to the threat of Angmar forever. Now, are any of these items better than what we're wearing? I doubt it. Yep, doesn't look like it. We're just going to take the one that is worth the most, which I think are those pants there. Yes, those heavy armor pants. Take them.
I be of service?
Right, Book 10, Chapter 6, The Secret of the Orders. I can hardly believe our good fortune, Nauglir. Take now these orders and show them to our prisoner. He will tell us their meaning willingly, or he will be made to tell us their meaning. I do not imagine Amarthiel inspires anything other than fear in her lieutenants, and this black Númenórean will surely tell us what we need to know, if he feels he will be spared. My people have prepared a prison for the captive, and Ranger Tadan has volunteered to guard him. Tadan is a good man, a strong man, and will see that Mordrambor's bonds remain unyielding. Enter the keep here on Tinadir, and take the door on your left to the stairs that lead to the prison. Bring this sheaf of papers to Mordrambor, and demand that he tell us their meaning. He surely has knowledge of the Black Speech, and will tell us what we must know before long. The sooner he does, the better our fortunes will be, but I have no doubt he will do so. Alright. Off we go to Mordrambor. Just get on our horse. I think we are heading to the keep in Tinadir, same as where Gauredain was positioned. And so we're going to ride over there and speak with him. Our inventory is getting very, very full indeed. So hopefully we'll be able to last through this episode. We've got quite a bit of reputation to use. There we go. We've become friend with the Council of the North. That's very helpful. And then I think there's some more reputation items somewhere around. Yep, there's a Matham there. What else? What else have we got? Any other reputation items? Not that I can see at this exact moment. I'm sure we do. There's some for the Numenorians. So I think we're off to the left this time. This is where the prison would be, I'm hoping. Storage room. I think this is where we're heading for. Yeah. Great. Tadan is keeping watch. Mordrambor, what do you have to say?
Thou knowest what stands against thee.
I remember thee, foolish champion. I know the number of thy days, and they are few. Let us speak a while then, for thou wilt soon fall beneath the tread of Angmar. What hast thou brought to me? Writings in the Black Speech, most beautiful of all the tongues. Thou cannot read these words. I weep for thy ignorance, foolish champion, but I will take pity on thee, for thy struggle will soon end in pain and grief. I will tell thee what great Amarthiel plans for the wretches who cling still to this lowly city. Show me these pages. I will delight in foretelling thy demise.
Thy numbers are few.
These
Angmars
words
are great.
These words sing of thy death and of the deaths of all the Dunedain, foolish champion. The pages tell Amarthiel's loyal servants to await the return of her emissaries, who have travelled to many lands, seeking new allies. The waters of the lake have been as a road for Amarthiel's emissaries, and they carry gold with which to buy the loyalty of new servants. Cold-hearted men on an island far to the northeast, the Gauredain of the northwestern hills, fierce and savage, the Kurgrim, great beasts that stalk among the crypts of the long-dead kings. When these servants return from across the great water, such a number of new allies sworn to the Iron Crown will come in their train that none shall hope to prevail against them. Alright, so it looks like we're going to try and dissuade some people from helping out Angmar. Looks like we've got Kegrim, Men of Rantost, and the Gauredain to defeat, or at least to stop. And so, looks like we've got to travel to those places. It's not too hard to get to those. The hardest one will be to Rantost, but that's alright. We can ride there from Ostvarod, I think, is the fastest way. Or maybe even from Tinadir, we'll just ride around to the north. Alright, let's head off to those. We've got 3 places. They're all within Evendim, so that's fine. Just up to here, over here. Actually, it's probably fastest just to swim across to there. That is not very far at all. I did not realize. Alright, so down there, up there, and across to there. Okay, so I think first we will go to... Well, we're going to drop a home here. I think we're going to put a home down here, milestone, just so we can return to Tinadir quickly. We can swift travel everywhere else around Evendim, but always from Tinadir, and so that'll be helpful if we have a milestone here. We've got a spare one in Mirkworth at the moment. Yeah, return to Mirkworth. We'll get rid of that. Put a milestone down here. I think we're going to go to Men Arain first. To
Greetings.
the Kurgrim. Off we go. See if we can find Amarthiel's emissary. Alright, so I shouldn't be too far away, just a bit to the south. And then we should be able to, you know, stop the Kurgrim from coming. Alright. Not here. Only 65 meters away though. Oh, here we go. Here is the emissary. Roybad. Angmarim. We are in single target mode. Oh, there's someone in stealth around here. Who have we seen? Aha, this deadly tomb robber. You will not remain very deadly for long. Oh, just didn't kill her. There we go. So too will all who refuse to join with Angmar.
You
Okay.
will perish.
These beasts have no interest in gold. No matter, I will crush you myself and bring your skin to Amarthiel as an unexpected gift. Well, I do not think you're going to be that successful. Sounds like you weren't even successful in your first mission, so I don't see how you're going to be successful in this one either. We are much more powerful than the Kegrim. Let's use controlled burn, make sure we keep advancing our deeds. So many deeds to advance. Let's not let you interrupt. Alright. Ferocious strikes. There we go, defeated Roybard. Okay, now we're going to head back to Tinadir. We're going to take the boat. We're not going to take our milestone. Just because I do want to save that for when we go to Rantos. We'll milestone straight back. This is a short ride back to the boat keeper. Just here. Alright. Now we're going to head off to the Eve Spires to speak with the Gauredain emissary and then the Rantos emissary just after that. Alright, looks like the Gauredain one is very close. Oh, we're going to fall off the horse. Oh well. Yeah, he's right here. Look at this. Mol Kulim. Koluim? I don't know how you'd say that. Choluim? I doubt he's been successful either.
What chance have
You seek to stop my negotiations, you are too late. The Gauredain fight now for Amarthiel. To me, my allies. Oh dear, so he has already got some new people for him. We're gonna... Oh, we did not manage to switch into our new... into our different trait line. That's fine. The Gauredain Negotiator. Somehow, I don't think the Gauredain are that good at negotiating things. Let's bring him down. Molchul him. Almost there. We're getting some health back. There we go. We defeated him. And this Gauredain Negotiator will not be too much harder. There we go. We've completed Tight Grip. One of our class deeds. We knew we were very close to completing it. And it's given us our next tier of deeds to complete. We've done tiers... We've done tier 2. We haven't even unlocked tier 6 yet, the visibility for it. But now, tier 7, we have to do Battle Acumen, which I don't think we even have unlocked yet. And Heroic Resolve, which we have. Just true heroics there. Alright, so, speaking of true heroics, let's keep using it. And that is very good. I think that deed there was to complete using Ferocious Strikes and Raging Blades, and one other skill. Riposte, I think. Yeah, from the blue line. Okay. We got ourselves a title, Friend to the Council. That's because we've got Friend with the Council of the North. Very good. We've got some Hobbit presents, but I won't open them now, Nauglir. Better if you open them on a higher level character. Better rewards, that is. Alright. Just swimming out here to Rantos. Shouldn't take too long. We're almost here. This is actually a much faster way to get to Rantos than I previously knew about. Usually I would have gone to Osprod and ridden all the way across, or swum up from Tinadir. But getting the boat over to the Eve Spires and then swimming across straight here is very quick indeed. Okay. Looks like we've got Kalen, the emissary, and he is seeking to get Rantos to fight for Amarthiel. You are too late, fool! Amarthiel rewards those who serve her faithfully and well, and such have I done. These men will serve her well when they come to fight in the old city, and I will be rewarded for bringing them. But first I will destroy you. Where do your loyalties lie? With the Iron Crown! Dearie me. They listen to the lies of Angmar so quickly. Alright, we have got some enemies to deal with now. Just make sure we keep using Savage Strike, getting our deeds up. Very important to get those deeds up. If we are really struggling with a couple of these deeds, we do have skill and Slayer deed accelerators, so we can double that speed that we are increasing our deeds. Okay, we can speak to Tadan now at Tinadir. And so let's return to Tinadir with our milestone and head back into the keep there. All right, 3 emissaries down. Not too bad at all. We've made good progress this episode already. Captured a black Numenorian and defeated 3 of Amarthiel's emissaries, as well as completing a class D. Very, very good. Very, very good indeed. We're getting there. We're getting there with some of these other ones as well. We still haven't found our pages. Our 2 pages are just so elusive. Hopefully they won't evade us for the entire rest of these epic books. Don't want to wait till Moria to get those trait points. Wouldn't be the end of the world if we had to wait that long. Alright, looks like we can use controlled burn again soon for our deed. There we go. Alright. Tadan. We've defeated the emissaries. What now?
How can I be of service?
You bring both good news and bad, Nauglir. That the emissaries have been defeated is one worry put to rest, but I fear the loyalties of the tomb robbers of Rantost and the Gauredain of Emmanuel are already purchased. We can count ourselves fortunate that the Kurgrim have no love for Angmar's gold, but that is no large gain in the face of such great opposition. Kuguminuiel brought me some baked goods and a few choices for dinner. You're welcome to help yourself to some of it. I think she felt badly that I have spent all this time in the company of a prisoner. I don't like carrot cake, so you'd be doing me a favor by taking that off my hands. But you can help yourself to some of the rest of it as well. Okay, so apparently we get some carrot cake, and then we can take some Feasts of Rohan. That'll give us some might if we want to use it. I don't think we will.
Stay a moment.
The prisoner has been smirking about something the whole time you've been gone, and it has had me worried. He is feeling sure of himself about something. He keeps muttering something about new attacks upon the city, but whenever I ask him about them, he refuses to talk to me. Perhaps you can get something out of him. He does not seem to be concerned about withholding information from you, Nauglir. Okay, well, we'll speak to Mordor about this.
Thou must deliver a message for me. Or I
Thou
will
sayest,
tell thee not.
Amarthiel's emissaries are defeated. I read more in thine eye than thou hast spoken. Perhaps their duties were already fulfilled, their missions already completed. Aye, I read you aright. But smile on, fool high elf. Against Angmar and its regent there can be no hope for thee. She plans a new assault upon certain sites within the city, and thy Dunedain friends cannot hope to stand against her. And yet, I will tell thee where these assaults will come the hardest. I greatly desire to hear thy weeping, and the weeping of this fool ranger, when Amarthiel seizes the city, in spite of thy meagre defences. But I will tell thee where the hammer will fall, only if thou dost something for me. An elf has come to this keep. He looked on me from afar when this fool ranger brought me to this pathetic prison. This elf is named Gauredain, and I would have thee bring him a message. The message is this: Gauredain, thy time is soon ended, thy mistakes soon accounted. Amarthiel awaits thee in Barad Tiron, where she will sit in judgment over thee. Thou shalt bring him these words, or thou shalt learn naught from me. Alright, well we can go tell Gauredain that. Doesn't seem like it'll be any problem. Look at this. Mordecai, the unprepared. He's obviously doing these epic quests as well. Good to have someone else doing books so late in Volume 1. Alright, I'm glad we haven't had to put a experience disabler on yet. Looks like we're going to hit level 50 soon enough, which will be good, but then we will put ourselves under the experience stopper, just so we don't overlevel ourselves too much for Moria. Alright, here we go to Gauredain. We have a message for you. Steel yourself against the words of Mordor Nauglir. He is skilled in the tangling of thoughts, as are most of his kind. He will seek to confuse you with artful trickeries and misleading phrases, and through them lead you only into treachery. Remain alert to his subtleties, and he will be unable to hold any power over you. I have heard this message, and I ask that you now heed mine. Do not relax your guard. Even imprisoned, a black Numenorian is a dangerous foe, and he will lead us all to harm if we do not take care to guard against his devices. Return now to your prisoner, and tell him that you have fulfilled your side of the bargain. And remember my words. It's interesting though, I wonder what Mordor message meant. know Gauredain just told us to not pay any attention, but I am curious. Well, we've got to run back and forth, it seems, in this keep. And so back to Mordor we go. Hopefully, we will learn what the target of the assault will be. Alright, Mordor, tell us what we want to know.
Good. Very good.
I am glad to see thee return, my friend, for I know that thou hast delivered my message to Gauredain. I know too what he must have said to thee. Steel yourself to his words, remain alert against his subtleties. What did thou call us thyself? Nauglir? I give thee my thanks, Nauglir, for upholding our bargain. I will now do the same. I will tell thee where the next assaults upon the city will come, friend Nauglir. Alright.
I will tell thee where lies thy doom.
I understand thou hast already seen the sights of Amarthiel's next assault, friend Nauglir, and their defenders believed in the strength of their defences. But this time will be different, for Amarthiel has new servants, and thy struggles have come to naught. Hurry now to thy master, to Calenglad of Tinadir, and tell him where his friends will be slain, at the port of Annuminas and the gate of Adanon. Amarthiel has told me the names of those marked for death, Gauredain and Torquirion. Tell Calenglad that they will come no more out of Annuminas. Pay close attention to his grief, friend Nauglir. I look forward to hearing news of it. Okay, so those sites that we investigated, was it last episode or maybe, yeah, last episode? Those sites that we investigated and the defenders said that their defenses were holding true. Apparently that is where the next assault is coming. I'd expect the Gauredain to be attacking the gate and the tomb robbers to be attacking the port. But either way, we have to warn Calenglad that a new assault is coming on Annuminas. Hopefully we'll get to see some of the action, because that is what we live for. Alright, out to Tinadir, and we'll speak to Calenglad. Tell him of where these attacks are going to happen. Now, level 50, we've got ourselves a new weapon to use. It's an axe this time, not a sword. That's alright. Axes are good too. And this is a good axe. It has lots more DPS on it. So I'm looking forward to using that. Looking forward to hitting level 50. We should get a new skill level 50 as well. Alright, a renewed assault.
What do you need?
What ails you, Nauglir? You do not look well. Perhaps you should take some rest. The foes arrayed against us are fearful, but we must renew our strength from time to time. We cannot fight such an enemy for so long without rest. What is this news you bring? Mordor has given us the locations of Amarthiel's next assaults on the city, the port of Annuminas and the gate of Adanon as before. What does she hope to accomplish with this renewed assault? Go quickly now to Gauredain at the docks and Torquirion at Adanon. Help them repel these new attacks. I am sorry, Nauglir. Perhaps you can take some rest when the attack is ended. We cannot lose those positions now. Very good. Okay, so we are getting some part of the action. Let's take the swift travel to Annuminas. And this is going to be good. I'm hoping we'll get to fight some good fights. So I think we'll head to the gate of Adanon first, and then we will head to the port. Hopefully, we will get some good fights in. I'm looking forward to it, guys. As soon as we swift travel out of here. I did say swift travel, right? Yes, swift travel. Just a long time before we port out. There we go. Okay. Into Annuminas. All the Dunedain watching carefully. Alright. Let's mount up and ride to Adanon, to Torquirion, and help him defend the gate. I think we're going to need our AoE mode for this, and I'm very glad to be using it once more. Alright, there's the gate there, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, they're still alive. Are they? Are they still alive? Yep, there's some Dunedain here. And Torquirion. Doesn't look like anyone's out here to defend against. Let's switch into AoE just in case. There we go, Torquirion.
What do you need?
It has been quiet since you last were here, Nauglir. I suspected the Angmar might be planning a fresh assault, but I've seen no signs of it thus far. Wait, do you see them at the bottom of the hill? Aha, yes! Here are the Gauredain. Okay, we are defending Adanon once more. This is perfect. This is what we wanted. Let's get all our buffs on. We'll use challenge as well. And get into these guys. Stun him. Don't let him heal the bear. Or he healed himself. Or did we not stun him? There we go. Brought them down easily. Is that all they could bring? It's just ritualists. I want like 5 enemies at once. Come on, bring it on. Another battle frenzy. This guy's trying to heal again. Keep interrupting. There we go with the horn and the clobber. We've successfully defended Torshirian's position. That was not hard. Okay, there we go. Off to the docks now. And we'll talk to Gauredain and defend her position. Should not be too hard if that was the measure of their assault. Alright, now have a bit of a swim. That's alright. Let's get our feet wet. A bit refreshed. I'm sure it's warm. Although the sky looks pretty ominous. Perhaps because there are heaps of Angmarim around. Okay. We're getting some decent experience from those enemies. 520 each. We do need 140,000 more experience though before we level up to level 50. Alright, let's mount up once more and speak to Gauredain at her post. Still got our hopes, so this monument should not affect us at all. Only 3 dread, simply overcome by our glorious Ethelan token. Alright, Gauredain, we are here to defend your position.
How can
I do not
be
see
of
anything,
service?
Nauglir. Are you sure the prisoner said they were planning a fresh assault upon the docks? Aha, yes. Boats pulling up to the docks. This looks like well more enemies. Okay, we are going to fight all of these guys. They're mostly arrows. Mostly archers though, which is a bit unfortunate. So I would much rather fight all of them at once. But it looks like we have brought them all at once. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get our AoEs optimally placed. Okay, let's use challenge. Make sure we keep using challenge. Okay, there we go. We're fighting 5 of them at once. Perfect. This is perfect. Gauredain's just fighting one of them. He's run off and now died. There we go. Raging Blade. Bring them all down. And now I've just got some Rantost captains to go. We'll hit both of these guys at the same time. Don't you worry about that. Let's get a bracing attack in there to heal us up. Let's get the other captain as well. Get a critical hit with our Blade Wall. No, yet. We need just under 50 more critical hits with Blade Wall before that deed is completed. So make sure we keep using that. There we go. We've successfully defended Gauredain's position, and now we're being sent back to Calenglad. That's easy. We can return to Tinadir and speak to him, and that's going to be the end of this episode, I think. We are coming up to half an hour, so what a good time to finish the episode. End of this quest. What could even be the end of this book? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Calenglad.
Greetings.
Once again, the words of Mordor have guided us true, Nauglir. It was good fortune indeed that allowed you and Tadan to make him a prisoner of the Rangers. Okay, very good. Now, is there any gear that is worth taking? Again, no. What a surprise. We'll take these trade secrets, though. They are worth the most.
How can I be
All right,
of service?
no, we haven't finished book 10, but we are going to pick up this next quest next episode. And so for now, guys, that's going to be all. That's all we've got time for, unfortunately. And so that's going to be the end of the episode. If you have liked this video, if you have enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the channel, and you'll get notifications for videos every day, new videos every day as part of this series, and also 3 times a week for Shadow of War videos. But yes, guys, if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, anything at all, any criticism, make sure you leave it in the comments section down below. I'll be sure to get to it. And if you have anything that you'd like me to discuss about this game in a video, make sure you leave it down there as well. But alright, guys, that is going to be all for today. As always, my name is Nauglir, and it has been a pleasure playing with you guys. I will see you tomorrow.